While one person completes a career-defining project, another might spend the same 8 hours clearing their inbox and attending meetings without making steady, linear progress. This gap in results often has less to do with innate willpower and more to do with the specific environment in which each person works. It is easy to confuse the feeling of being busy with the act of being productive. This is the planning fallacy. We spend hours downloading new apps, color-coding planners, and watching tutorials to be efficient. In reality, we are just using preparation as a way to delay the actual work. This mental preparation is expensive. Every small decision, like choosing which email to answer or where to start a project, consumes a portion of your cognitive energy. By mid-afternoon, this decision fatigue depletes your mental resources, leaving you too exhausted to handle your most difficult tasks. Our biology isn't designed for this. Human brains are optimized for generating ideas and creative problem-solving, but we are remarkably inefficient at storing long lists of dates and obligations. To overcome these biological limits, you have to practice cognitive offloading. This means building an external system that automates your routines. When the system handles the logistics, your progress no longer depends on whether or not you feel motivated that day. The first level of a functioning system focuses on essential order. The goal is to eliminate mental friction by forcing external tools to hold your entire daily schedule. This relies on a strict rule for calendar management. If a task, a meeting, or a deep work session is not physically scheduled, it doesn't exist. You stop trying to remember commitments and start recording them the moment they arise. You handle the daily influx of messages using the one-touch to inbox zero framework. Every new piece of information enters your inbox and is immediately routed to one of 4 destinations: your calendar, your task manager, an archive for reference, or a read later app. For this to work, your task manager must account for every single obligation. Even if you only leave 10% of your to-dos to memory, your brain will stay in a state of high alert, constantly scanning for what you might have forgotten. This creates a low-level background anxiety that drains your focus. Mastering this foundation secures your mental bandwidth. Once you stop leaking cognitive energy on administrative details, you have the resources needed to execute your most important work. With your daily logistics handled, Level 2 addresses the constant, distracting flow of digital media and long-form information. Most people try to read every interesting article the moment they find it, which immediately breaks their concentration. By using read-it-later applications, you separate the discovery of content from its consumption. You protect your attention during the day and save the media for a dedicated time when you can actually focus on it. During that dedicated reading time, you capture insights using digital highlighters. Because our memories fade, capturing these thoughts in an aggregator ensures that the most valuable ideas are never lost. This transitions the system into Level 3, the second brain. In this stage, you begin linking your captured notes together. When you connect an insight from a medical journal to a concept from a business book, the system acts as a thought partner. It helps you find connections and generate original ideas that your biological brain might have missed. Offloading both your daily chores and your long-term knowledge leaves your brain unburdened. You are finally free to focus your mental energy exclusively on high-level creativity. Even the most advanced system eventually collides with human biology. A schedule is a useful map, but its success depends on your physiological energy levels. As this graph illustrates, matching your most demanding work to your natural biological energy peaks produces a much higher ROI. 2 hours of focused effort during a high-energy window will often produce more results than 6 hours of tired, distracted activity. You also have to account for reality. Systems designed for a perfect day usually fail because they are too rigid. Your routines must be flexible enough to survive the unexpected interruptions and family responsibilities that occur in the real world. Long-term progress is rarely the result of occasional, intense bursts of effort. It comes from the compounding effect of small, daily actions. Steady repetition creates a massive difference in results over the course of a year. To maintain this momentum, you need a weekly review. Spending a few minutes analyzing what distracted you and what helped you focus allows you to course correct. You stop repeating the same mistakes and begin improving your system based on your own experience. The goal of this architecture is to ensure your highest quality energy is consistently invested in your most important work. By living with this kind of intention, productivity stops feeling like a struggle and becomes the natural result of your daily habits.